Robinson Show. We are on with Karla Kitty, adult entertainer and radio personality from Las Vegas, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Nice, nice. How long have you been doing adult entertainment, Karla?
I actually got discovered back in 2016.
Okay. And what was that for?
It's kind of a weird story. I was actually discovered by a scam artist, and it didn't take me long to figure it out. And as soon as I figured it out, I was like, yeah, I was pretty stupid to think that I was model material. And it turned out I am model material, and was international. I've been internationally published in several magazines and whatnot. And I kind of had realized, like a lot of talent was out there that wasn't really being noticed or discovered. And so that's when I kind of started doing the live streaming, promoting up and coming artists. So
Yes, I see that you are a promoter and you do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, a jack of all trades, a master of none.
And I saw too you are referred to as the female Howard Stern. How did you get that name?
Yes. I actually worked for, shout out to 95.7 The Boss, my old manager, D. King. I guess, it was one of my first shows, and he's like, Jesus Christ, use the female Howard Stern. And there was a lot of people listening, and it just stuck. And a lot of people say, well, you shouldn't go by that. I try not to, but that's what everybody references me as. So.
Yeah, like it's not a great category to fall under, but I do feel like if you are considered that, it is a great compliment, because back in the day I used to listen to Stern. I used to listen to Opie and Anthony, and when they started they were called Howard Ripoffs, and they were the best. So it's like, if I'm gonna be the next ripoff of whatever, yeah, that's a compliment.
Yeah. I had never really even listened to a show. I knew of him, but I just had never listened to a show, so I didn't even know what they meant when they were referencing me as that. And so I had kind of went and listened to a show and seen a little bit of it, and I think I have a way dirtier mouth. I think he does, like, really off-the-wall shit.
Yeah.
I don't stick carrots up people's butts.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like you don't spank an intern with a fish. Like, I feel like you don't do that, where that was, like, his thing.
I don't. That's why I don't know why I'm referenced as him. I know, like, I have, like, a mouth that doesn't quit. But.
Yeah, but yeah, you're exactly. That's what I felt about you. And I wanted to ask too: have you ever had any interaction with Howard or any of his team?
No, I think I've never had any interaction with him, but I have had Speech Impediment Man on my show on 2 different occasions. And then Wendy Pack was the one that originally called into my show. At the time, I had no idea who she was. And then Jeff the Drunk, he sends me dick pictures around Christmas time. So yeah.
Nice. Nice.
What? Yeah, never no interaction with him. But yeah, I think like the craziest thing that's happened on like my live stream is probably me fingering myself and making rappers smell it. So.
Was that rapper approved or not?
Rapper approved. His name was actually, there was a couple of them, 3 of them on that night. Los Angeles. He was the first rapper in porn, Los Angeles, and then there was Mokes. He was on that night too, and then Papa Dad. Papa Dad is actually my co-host now.
I was gonna ask if you had a co-host or what.
Yeah, I've had several co-hosts, but Papa Dad is actually my leading co-host now. So yeah.
I got a quick question about like rappers and porn.
Because this guy's a rapper. This guy's a rapper.
Yeah, I'm a famous internet rapper. But so like rappers and porn, like, do they rap when they fuck? Because that's like what I want to
do. No.
Yeah, how can they call themselves a rapper in porn?
I don't know. Like, this particular guy that was on, he just happened to be a rapper, and I guess he was the first rapper in porn. I mean, I don't know that that's necessarily true, but hey.
If he's claiming it, I'm saying it is. I'm saying it's true.
I did see some things on the internet, but just because it's on the internet does not necessarily mean it's true. So,
how did you start in adult industry? Like, do you do porn? Do you do like live cam stuff? Like, what do you do, Karla?
I had never really even actually planned on doing porn, and because of the fact that I was a nude fetish model, everybody was kind of like hoping for that. That I would eventually end up in that. Yeah. So I don't do camming, or I don't work for any company. I have had several companies ask if I would come work for them. I guess it's got out that I'm supposedly a squirter and whatnot, and so they all, I won't say all, but I guess that's kind of a big thing to do in the porn industry. But yeah, I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't work for any camming company or any company at all. But what I do is I sell like my clips to fans and stuff like that.
Okay.
Do I plan on doing some of the camming and stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna start stepping into it. I think it'll help with my promotion and exposure and whatnot. So yeah.
Cool. And have you ever been attacked for either doing your show or doing your show with the people you do with? Has anyone ever come at you?
No, everybody loves me. No, I seriously, I take a lot of heat. I get told a lot, "You're not the fucking female Howard Stern." They're like, "You don't even look like him." Like, am I supposed to look like him? I mean, but yeah, I take a lot of heat for it. They say I'm definitely not him. I just say, listen, that was the name. I won't say it's the name I was given, but it just stuck. I'm Karla Kitty. I mean, that's all I can be. I'm not changing for anybody. I love what I do. Whether it's, the porn, I support all walks of life. The girls in the porn industry, they don't ever get enough credit. Everybody's like, oh, they're sluts, they're whores. Well, it's not $1 billion industry because nobody's watching. I mean,
Yeah.
and I just don't understand how they get so much flack and whatnot. But
Yeah.
so I mean, I stand for that. I was actually supposed to go work for the ranches with Dennis Hoff's people. I think it was like back in 2017 and stuff. So, like I said, I love what I do. I love the fact that I get to promote up-and-coming artists from across the world. And, it's just all of it. I mean, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, if you kind of, Google the name, I'm literally everywhere. It's been crazy. It's been a ton of fun, though, too.
Do you get a lot of people?
But yeah, I take a lot of heat, though.
You get a lot of people like hitting you up that you've never you never expected.
Oh my gosh. I mean, sometimes, yeah, like the Cregan Dow, he just started following me on Twitter. I knew who he was. I was the Big Bang Theory. I was a huge fan of that show. So it was pretty awesome to see him start following me. But I mean, even Howard Stern's people, Wendy Pack being the original to contact me on my show. It was just an honor to see that, like big people were literally watching and paying attention. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And the speech impediment man, and rest in peace, Puppet the Psycho Dwarf. I actually had the opportunity to interview him on my show as well.
That's
so yeah.
Cool. And I wanted to ask too, what's the craziest thing you've seen go down doing adult entertainment?
Like I said, I work for myself, so I haven't. I mean, I obviously get a film on my own, or have a partner of mine film for me and stuff. So I got to see a whole lot of stuff like that go down. I think one of the craziest things I've had happen with my show per se is I was actually doing a live. Some guy kept trying to call during the live, which was obviously cutting off our live, and was jerking off to my live. I mean, you can see it like through, on the phone and whatnot. Jerking off to just me being live. I was like, wow. That's probably the craziest. I don't have too many words.
We haven't had any guys jerking off, at least that I know of. We've never had that.
Right.
That is crazy.
We do call that a tubin, is what we
Yeah,
call
that's
that.
what we refer to that as now. It's a tubin.
Yeah, I have, I guess, because I'm so brutal in my delivery or my attacks or whatever, like I get a ton of people that will hit me up and, oh, I want to be with you, I want to stick my hard cock in you and fill you up with cream. And I mean, when I come back at them, I'm so harsh that, I mean, I hate to say it, but my fan mail has slowed down on that because a lot of people will say she will fuck you up. I mean, verbally fuck you up if you mess with her.
See, I feel like that's happened with us over the years. Like we used to have callers, and I feel like we don't anymore. Because anytime we have somebody call in for something, I usually shit all over them. I usually am such a dick that just random callers don't happen.
Yeah, I mean, some people, some people get it, some don't. It's just like, somebody said, well, how are people supposed to buy videos from you if they can't say anything like that? I have several people that buy videos, and they just do it in a very tactful way. Yeah. And I don't know how I can explain tactful to anybody. Like, I just have one gentleman, he's like, hey, Karla, can I get, buy a video? Yeah, sure, what are you hoping? Just be direct, but don't sit there and be a rude, nasty fucking person to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... We might be in the porn industry, but that doesn't give people the right to, talk down, disrespect us, whatnot. And people really don't get that. They just think, well, she's a whore, I can talk to her like this. No, can't.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just how I roll.
Yeah.
Karla, I'm curious if you would be willing to elaborate. Earlier, you said when you first got into the entertainment business, you were being scammed. What was like that scammer? Like, what was he doing? What was the goal there?
And how did you find out that he was just scamming you?
Yeah, no problem. I can definitely talk about that. Like I said, it was 2016. It was end of January, and I just happened to get a message in my inbox that says, "Hey, you have a beautiful look. We would love to publish it in our magazine." Of course, I'm thinking this is weird, and so I just start talking to this guy. His name was Peter McMahon. It's a really long story, but he basically said, "You have a beautiful look. We would love to publish you." I said, "Is this a paid gig?" I was like, "You do know I'm 36, you know, because I'm thinking models have to be between 18 to 25 at the time."
Yeah.
He says it's not. He said it's not about. He said it's not about your age. It's about your look. Of course, this guy fell in love with me, and he was going to pay my phone bill, and that's how I actually got scammed. Was he had me put him on my phone bill, and that he was going to pay the bill. Turned out he ended up buying products underneath my name, and that's how I got scammed. Mind you, I was a stay-at-home wife before that, so my ex-husband had taken care of the bill, so I wasn't real hip on knowing that if you put somebody on the plan, they could purchase products underneath you.
Yeah.
His name is Peter McMahon. He has scammed hundreds of thousands of people. To my knowledge, he's still at large, and he's out of New York City. If you talk to anybody in the adult entertainment industry, modeling industry, a lot of people know this guy. I don't know how he's still out and about. I know for me, like, I couldn't do anything because he operated in a gray area. I put him on my plans. He did nothing illegal. He purchased product underneath my name because I put him on my plan.
Yeah.
He did nothing illegal. So, but he's got women and men flying out there, stealing, obviously stealing money from them. Says, "Oh, I lost my wallet." But he leads them to believe like he's this millionaire and he owns all these modeling agencies, et cetera, et cetera. And he's going to do all this shit for them. And yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
And I ran into a ton of people like that on the internet.
Yeah,
and
feel like
that's actually why I started Kitty Karma magazine. Kitty Karma magazine actually publishes scammers and also publishes the victims of scammers.
Wow. Yeah. Have you had a lot of people, a lot of victims reach out to you because of that?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Especially when that had went down, I felt dumb. I felt like for a woman of my age, I should have known. I did see the red flags. I was newly divorced. I was desperate, kind of. And you just kind of turn a blind eye to things that you should know better, too. But yeah, a lot of women came and were talking to me about it, and they were also victims. But then you got to wonder which ones are victims and which ones are working with him, and it's very, very scary, really, honestly.
Wow.
We were really into that the Firefest documentary. That guy Billy McFarland. That just seeing what he did and how he did it. Like,
we've also had even in our little show, we've had guests in the past like, "Oh, I want to sponsor you. I want to get you backers. I want to get you this, and this." And it's you just I had that one that I'm
so
I'm
weird that
about,
you mentioned that Firefest because the scams didn't stop with what I got discovered with. I ended up moving out here to Vegas for a guy that was in the sex trafficking industry, and he made me watch that movie. It was like he was not vetting. What's the word I'm looking for? Like training me for what was to come. So yeah, I wasn't forced to watch it, but he had put it on, and that's when I seen it.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of that just out there.
There's a ton of them out there. I'm constantly educating, especially the younger girls, just to be extremely careful who you talk to, do your research. And some of them are very, very convincing. And people think, well, I did my research. They're online. Facebook, and I don't give a fuck if Facebook wants to ban me for another 30 fucking days. Yes, I'm banned again.
Oh, you're banned?
Facebook allows all these scam groups to stay up. Why?
Yeah.
Ample people thousands of people have reported them, and they don't go anywhere. In my opinion, I think Mark Zuckerberg is the lead of all of it, in my opinion.
He's the king scammer.
Sure. Yeah, he's one of them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Think about The Social Network, the movie. Think about it.
I bought it, but I haven't seen it. All I bought it for was it was Trent Reznor did the soundtrack. That's the only reason I bought it for. I still haven't unwrapped it from the song.
I think I've seen bits and
Seriously,
pieces.
watch it. His wife is from overseas. The twins that wanted to sue him when they supposedly started the business. There's a lot more behind that, I think, than people even begin to realize.
Wow. Mm-hmm. God damn. I know you mentioned, Karla, that you had been married. Are you currently married or in a relationship?
No, I am single, and I like it that way. Single, ready to mingle. Yes, I was married on 2 separate occasions, and I'm single, and I love being single. So
cool. And I want to ask, what do you have planned for your next show?
I was thinking about doing like a virtual talent show, a sexually virtual talent show.
That is awesome. Do you have a lot of problems?
I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that like on a live stream.
That's what I was going to ask. Either on a live stream or even on just a podcast, like server, like Podbean or
that might just make it more challenging though. It's still got to be sexual, but we're still going to do it online, with and just figure it out. With whoever it is, got to figure it out. And maybe have some prize at the end for it or whatnot.
Nice.
Yo, this is the Drez again, the famous internet rapper. But if you let me on there, I could jerk off and rap while I'm jerking off. Yeah.
Jerk off and rap. Hey, if that's
that's my talent.
I don't know about the jerking off, Karla, but the raps are not the greatest. Let me just speak for myself on that one.
It's probably not good jerking off either. It
will definitely be interesting to see what people come up with. And I've decided, on a set schedule, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. I will be airing. I'm banned from Facebook right now, but I always find a way to, if I want to live stream it, I can. And
nice. I
still promote big and hard. I mean, it only took me a couple years to get my name and market myself and get it out there. So.
I feel like you could do like an Olympics almost. Like, how many things can you get up that hole? Or you can do something. Don't let that mousetrap touch my you-know-what.
I like the what can you lift with your thing?
Yeah. What can you lift with your things?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Yeah, I just thought the show, with, my original thought was, well, I guess I'm model material. I didn't realize that. And then, I had just had my tits done back before I got divorced and shit. I'm like, pretty girl, titties. And I seen all this talent that was, not discovered. And I thought, well, hey, if I do this live show, bring them on, interview them and whatnot, and, it's some sort of exposure for them. I knew I wasn't anybody big at the time. That was kind of the whole point. And then talks of porn. And me being funny, I just thought it will definitely be, grab people's attention, and it's worked, And
you do have a great show.
I'm not famous. I'm not famous. I'm not known, but I'm not famous, but I am known. But and it's worked,
I feel like your show's
get
great.
Published and whatnot. So
I love your show. You're not stupid. You definitely know how to carry yourself in a conversation, and even. Going at somebody who's attacked you, you know how to talk to them. You don't come off angry or stupid at all. You're definitely a great host.
Like there was one guy attacking me even before I came on the show. They tried to make some joke, and I basically reversed it on them. They didn't get it, so I'm the dumb one. And people be like, "Why do you even respond?" Actually, if I'm bored, it's kind of fun to me.
Yes.
They can call me stupid. They can call me a whore at the end of the day. What they fail to realize is their mama sucked dick and fucked daddy to get them here.
And took that raw dick. Yeah, exactly. Other moms have done something. That's why we're here. Obviously.
Exactly. Every fucking person on this planet is here because your mama was sucking some dick. Okay. Maybe had she been sucking some dick, maybe you asked her to be here. She was sucking and fucking to get you here, and I just hate that people disrespect. Especially women in the adult entertainment industry. Just because you don't have a camera up your vagina does not mean that you're not a whore.
We had a sex worker years ago tell us that she was originally a nurse, and it's still a form of serving people. It is. It really is. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Obviously since I've been on the porn sites and getting all those up and going and stuff, I was actually reading statistics, and it came down to something like, for every person in the world, based on the amount of views on porn, each person in the world watches 1,200 pornos a day.
Wow.
Something along the lines. I'll send you that. I'm not even making that shit up.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying every person actually watches porn, but that's what the numbers tallied up to.
Especially when you decide you're gonna watch, and you gotta go through 5 or 17 to get the one you want.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then you find out that you have to pay for the money shot, and
Yeah.
And then it's
shot,
like,
and
do
you're
I
like,
want
fuck, now
do
I
I
gotta go
want
find
2
another.
guys? Do I want 3 guys? Do I want 5 guys? It could turn into a lot of guys.
Right. Where's your guys' show? Where's your show located out of?
We're in South Jersey. We're about half an hour from Atlantic City.
Oh, okay. My cousin's from Jersey. All right.
Ah.
All right. Well, damn. If I'm ever in that neck of the woods, I will definitely have to meet up with y'all and have a drink or something.
Absolutely.
Awesome, yeah.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome. Do you ever come out this way?
I know. I have never been out to Jersey. My ex-husband's actually from Jersey. But I know that me and Papa Dad, he's a rapper. He's worked with Snoop, Tupac, Dr. Dre, Lil Wayne. He's worked with a lot of them. And so we might be going on tour, and who knows? We may end up in Jersey.
Definitely. Let us know.
Awesome.
We'd love to have you on live, or like you said, just have a drink. That'd be cool.
Well, if you guys got connections for us as far as music hookups out there and stuff like that, let us know. For sure. It's been a complete pleasure being on the show, you guys. Honestly, thank you for having me.
No, thanks for
you.
coming on, Karla. Where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me, obviously, on Facebook, but I'm banned right now. It's under Karla Force. Yes, that is my real name, F-O-R-C, and that's Karla with a K. Or KarlaKittyShow.com. That's my website. But, yeah, you type in Karla Kitty in Google, and like I said, I'm literally everywhere. I'm the whore of Google.
That's the best way to be.
Yes, sir.
All right, Karla. Love you. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You bet. Take care, guys.
You
Bye.
too.
Have a good one.
Bye.